Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with the design team sketch for Scrapbooking the Day Away. And here is the sketch by Anne-Marie Bryant, who creates all of our design team sketches. I love them. She is super talented. And I am going to actually turn this on its head because the way my pictures are. I wanted to document something that had the right type of pictures, but they were opposite. So I'm going to move the bow up, figure out something to do with the title, and then just kind of turn where the little trees at the bottom were. So I'm going to use Vicky Bouton's Evergreen and Holly, and I know this is the first time I'm using this collection. I have other collections for Christmas that I've been trying to use that have had longer, and so I hadn't touched this yet, but there were things in this collection that were going to work really well for what I wanted to do. So I've picked out some papers already, and these two things right here, this tree and this Santa Claus, were the things that really cinched this collection for me. I do have other ephemera, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with kind of minimal on this layout. I have this picture of my mom. We were giving her Christmas presents, and then there's me and my son, and my mom is at a safe distance behind us. And so I've got my papers, my embellishments, and my picture, and of course this awesome sketch by Anne-Marie. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I trim down two different papers, 3 3/4 by 12, but then I'm going to end up cutting 3/4 of an inch off. So it is 3 3/4 by 11 1/4, because I didn't want too much space on the edges. And then my main page is from the collection. From here, it almost looks like it's just white paper, but it's not. It's got text print, and there's some snowflakes, which are fine because it was totally snowing outside. And, because I'm in Kentucky, so we had, not as bad as some places, but we had quite a bit of snow and ice, and we were pretty much stuck at home until Christmas Eve, or I stayed home. I probably could have gone out, but no thank you. If I don't have to drive in it, I'm not going to. So I get those layers down, and I have this yellow, which is the back of that green grid paper at the bottom. The back of that is that yellow. And then I cut from the 6x8 paper pad the green and the red. In this sketch, it kind of alludes to you using the same two papers that you used in those strips as what you mat. And I thought about doing that, and I could have done it with that, like the hatch work or plaid paper, because I had more of that, but I would not have had enough of the other paper to use for that smaller picture. So I decided to go with the red and green that would complement the papers in the background. So, excuse me. I get all that down. It's attached. So these two things right here are why I decided to go with this one, because there was a tree already. And I did have another tree in this collection that's like a decorated one. But when I saw this Santa and it was shaped very similar to a tree, I thought this was perfect because we were delivering presents to my mom, who unfortunately, after 3 years almost of a pandemic, caught COVID Christmas morning. Well, she didn't catch it on that morning, but she woke up and felt like she had a cold. So she took a COVID test just to be careful, because we were going to my sister's for the day, and it came back positive. After 3 years and us being so super cautious and stuff, I mean, she's not, other than the fact that she's older, she's 77, she's not immune compromised or anything. Aside from that. So right now, luckily, it's just been like cold symptoms and some coughing. So we're on day 3, I believe, and she's, still feeling kind of yucky, but she still walks 5 miles a day. That woman is something else. So anyway, I pull out this sticker sheet from the sticker book, and this picture says family photo, I think. So I thought that was fitting. And after a long search trying to figure out what else I wanted to add, I pull another one off that says favorite gift or something, or favorite present, and put it down here. She is looking at a scrapbook that I made for her And I'll be making that online in January, but she already has it. I've already recorded the videos, but they're pictures of my dad, and she had lost them. I made him a calendar, and she had lost it. She couldn't find it anywhere, somewhere in her house, I know. But anyway, so I remade a scrapbook for her so that she could look through the pictures that we love so much. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, those will be posted every Tuesday in January. So I pull out my Simple Stories Quarantined collection because I'm pretty much done scrapbooking 20 and 2021. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, a lot of this stuff I'll be able to use anyway, but some of it's like not going to be, at all fitting. So I pulled this one off that said something about a social distancing expert, which, we definitely have been, and we did stay far apart. I put her presents down while she was on the other side of the room, and then we walked back over into the foyer. And then I pulled this little red sticker that said quarantine. I want to stick with the same color patterns. That's why I like the things that I kind of wanted to use, like that circle up there with the mask in it. None of that matched. The coloring wasn't going to work. It was like a teal mask and a peachy pink colored circle. So I just pulled that red heart so I would have that red over there. But other than that, that's really all. And we didn't cancel Christmas. My sister's family and me and my kids got together still. I did pull out my enamel accents and do 3 little dots by the trees, up by the bow, and over by that social distancing and the heart. I did not put my arm in it this time. If you watched a video that I created the other day, I think I did it the other day. It could be in the future. Y'all, I can't keep up. I've been doing videos like left and right, trying to get some stuff done that I feel like I've been failing on. So after I got all this done, which is pretty much everything that's on the layout, except I added these little word phrases and stuff because she's got journaling on there. I really wanted a star on the tree. So the first one I pulled off had holes in it and it looked weird. Like it was one of those old school stars. And then I pulled this one off that almost looks like a snowflake, but I put that on there and then decided to put a little bit of gold. It's almost like a wonky holly leaf or something. But I just put one in each of these little clusters where the black enamel is. I will go back later with some Nouveau Deluxe and make sure that those are adhered because, well, they don't always stick. So then the next thing is I have a ton of Christmas flair. And so I want to use some. I had looked everywhere for Christmas presents to go underneath. And the only thing they had was like a long strip of them. And I didn't really want that. I just wanted like 1 or 2. So I found this flair that's the perfect coloring and it's presents. And then in that same little group that has the same color scheme, I found this little one that says Merry Christmas. And had a little Christmas tree on it. I thought that'd be perfect to sit right on this bow. And then thought I'd go ahead and get a third one up there right above that. I think it says 1 for the record books. Like I said, my mom went 3 years without dealing with the pandemic, without having to deal with the COVID and now. And the rest of us pretty much have had it except for my daughter, who is the person that I expected to get it the most. I mean, seriously, because she's had so many different kinds of jobs. One was in a hospital, multiple in a school or with kids at daycares. So somehow she's the only one who didn't catch it that I know of. I don't understand. Anyway, so I add this third one here. I have a few more that are in that same color pattern, but one of them had stripes, and that was totally going to go against all the other patterns that are already on this page. So I'm just holding these down until that Nouveau Deluxe adhesive gets a good grip, and then I'm done. I love how this turned out. I'm so excited. So please go check out Scrapbooking the Day Away. There is a Facebook group, but she also has a website, and it is scrapbookingwithanemarie.com. I'll put it in the link in my description box below. She has a design team sketch pretty much every Friday. Through the holidays, we took a break. The design team sketches are posted on Fridays, and they are available to the free side of her group. There's a paid membership as well, but there's always monthly adventures, and there's Zooms for the membership, and all sorts of fun, lots of amazing people. So I hope you'll go check that out. I would love to see you over there. Lots of fabulous Scrappy family. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you come back and see me again real soon, and happy scrapping.